This video has the potential to possibly save your life. And I'm being serious here. We're going to talk about sleep apnea, and I'm going to give you a free method to possibly improve your sleep apnea. The great thing is it's free, doesn't cost you anything. You just got to put the time in. So watch till the end of the video because this is going to be a very important video. First, let's talk about sleep apnea. What the heck is it? Well, you probably already know. What's happening is in the middle of the night, you start snoring and then you stop breathing. And then you get an elbow in the side, wakes you up, or you just wake up on your own. And you do this multiple times throughout the night. Now, some people will say, so what? I'm single. Who cares? Or someone will say, I used to be married, but because of sleep apnea, who cares? It's more important than just snoring. Technically speaking, what's happening is when you stop breathing just for a short period of time in the middle of the night, your brain, your central nervous system, recognizes that you're starting to lose oxygen, and then it wakes you up. So if you stop breathing, let's say 15 times during the course of a night, your brain is losing oxygen 15 times and then having to work to try to wake you up, to essentially keep you alive. In other words, you're becoming hypoxic. Your brain is, and your heart. This is significant because sleep apnea, when it's solved, actually improves your cardiovascular fitness as well as your brain fitness. The problem with less oxygen getting to your brain 15 times a night is going to have repercussions when you're older. Now, there's a number of things that you can do. You can get a CPAP machine, which actually keeps the oxygen going. You could wear things on your jaw that will affect the ability of your alignment of your jaw so that your tongue doesn't go to the back of your mouth. Some people just genetically, they have bigger tongues than they should, or as we get older, our tongues tend to grow a little bit. These are things we have no control over. But me, as a musculoskeletal expert, I have found that what I'm about to show you has approximately a 60% effect. This may not cure you, but if it improves you 60% combined with other things and it costs you nothing, then why not do it? So let's get into it. What you're going to do is you're going to exercise your tongue and the intrinsic muscles of your throat so that they can get stronger. Just like if you had a knee injury, we would exercise the muscles of your knee, or if you had a back injury, we exercise the muscles of your core. But for some reason with sleep apnea, the tongue is a muscle, and all the things that are attached to the tongue. This is going to be a difficult video. All the things that are attached to your tongue are muscles as well. So why not strengthen those? Because as we get older, how often do we really strengthen our tongue? So here's what the exercises look like. What you're going to do is you're going to take your tongue and you're going to press it to the top of the roof of your mouth for about 10 seconds. Like that. Then you're going to push your tongue down into the space behind your teeth, pushing down for 10 seconds. Then what you'll do is you'll push the tongue to the side of the inside of your mouth, like that, which reminds me, I remember as a kid, I don't know who did this, but they would put their finger in their ear. I always thought that was funny. But you're going to push the tongue out the side of your mouth for about 10 seconds, and then the other side. I'm telling you, it is that easy. You can also do exercise where you try to roll your tongue like that. And what you'll do is you're going to strengthen your tongue. Now, this can take a couple months before you notice results. But if you do it at nighttime, what will happen is your tongue will start to get stronger, particularly for people that have trouble sleeping on their side or their stomach, they always sleep on their back, the tongue will relax and go into that airway. So the strength of the tongue is important. Now we're going to really hit it hard with some intrinsic muscles of the neck. And what you'll do here is while you're lying down in bed, and you do this before you go to bed every single night, 7 days a week. That's the protocol. You put your fist on underneath your chin, and you are going to try to do this. Like this. You're going to try to curl in, but because your fist is there, you have something to push against. Then what you will do is you will rotate your head a little bit, press against the pillow, rotate your head to the other side, press against the pillow, always holding for 10 seconds, and then pushing your head against the pillow. So if your head is like this, you're going to push it back against the pillow. These exercises will exercise some of the intrinsic muscles deep into the neck that help align the tongue, keeping the tongue away from the airway. This is so simple. If you try this for a couple months, the worst that's going to happen is it won't work. But like I said, many people have found a 60% reduction in the amount of episodes they have during the night. And how we knew it was 60% is many people either there's free apps that can measure this. There's watches that can measure this. There's lots of methods of measuring it. And so that has been the results that I've seen. In addition to this, many people recommend that you lose weight because people that are overweight tend to have this more, people with metabolic syndrome. But quite frankly, I know healthy people that are thin that also have sleep apnea. So it's not entirely a one-size-fits-all diagnosis. Now, in addition to sleep apnea, if you're also having trouble just falling asleep or trouble getting good sleep, I would recommend a product like this. This is from Bioptimizers. It's called magnesium, or what the heck is it called? It's called Sleep Breakthrough. I was thinking magnesium breakthrough because magnesium also taken before bed will help you sleep, but this is a special formula called Sleep Breakthrough that they made, and this stuff is awesome. You simply put it in some water, drink it at nighttime, and it helps you fall asleep really well. You can look at the ingredients. I'll put the link down below in the description. There'll be a link that you can click and it'll take you to the website. You could read all about it if you're interested in that. You do get a discount if you're watching this video, so just keep that in mind. But it would be worth trying if you're having a lot of trouble with sleep to try some type of natural product rather than taking drugs to sleep with a big mask on your face. Those sometimes are necessary, but for sleep problems, tongue exercises, neck exercises, sleep breakthrough, that's what can work.